if you guys are new here, my name is Selene. I'm also known as Elena. I go by both names, so you can call me whichever one you want. But if you guys are coming back, welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of bored these days because I don't really have a life, hence the no vlogs. My life is basically just trying to find things to do at home. But I did apply for a substitute teaching job because substitutes are really needed right now. And you don't have to do your CBEST, you just have to submit your transcript, which I did. So hopefully that'll happen, because then I would be working at the high school I went to, which I think is really weird. Because I don't think I've actually set foot on the main campus since I graduated. No, I take that back. I did visit a couple times, I should say. Did visit a couple times. Once when my mom was working, I visited some of my teachers during lunch. And then I did a presentation in one of my classes that I had taken about college. Anyway, it's been a while. I still look like a high schooler, even though I'm 24 and I graduated high school 7 years ago. Just crazy to say that out loud. Gonna have a high school reunion soon. Weird. Anyways, I hope that works out because yo girl needs the money. And needs stuff to do. But I thought I would give you guys a big update on my HyproCure surgery, so that is the purpose of today's video. So I'm just going to start from December and kind of re-explain my second surgery up until now. So the second surgery I had was December 1st, as you guys all saw in my vlog. You saw most of everything that happened. But here's one story that you definitely did not see in that vlog. So closer to the time that I was getting my splint off, the bandage around my foot rolled, and it was very, very uncomfortable. So I may or may not, no, I did. I kind of took it off myself because the splint was just the plaster of Paris one, and there's a line going down the very center of it. So once you take the ace bandages off, you just have to peel apart the cotton wrapping, which is really, really easy to tear. And then I took my hands and I kind of went like that, and basically pried it off my foot, even though my appointment was a few days later. I just couldn't stand that feeling of something rolled on my foot, so I took it off and just put my boot back on, which was fine because my doctor trusts me. So I had that, and then I had the post-op appointment a couple days later. My foot looked good. It still hurt a lot. It was really badly bruised in comparison to the first surgery. My foot wasn't very bruised at all when I got the boot off to check the incision and stuff. But this time it was really, really, really badly bruised. I've only had bruising like that a couple times before. It was not good. I was kind of scared it was broken. It wasn't. As I did kind of have a tumble with the knee scooter. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should be, Elena László Acts on Instagram, then you would have seen the video that I posted of me trying to use my knee scooter and falling. So I had the post-op appointment, and not gonna lie, I was already walking on the foot by the second week, and I was supposed to take 3 weeks with no weight bearing. But in my defense, my foot wasn't hurting when I was walking on it. I just wanted to be walking by Christmas, and I was tired of crawling around on the floor all the time. So I was walking by the second week, and I was fully walking, still in the boot by Christmas. And then January 12th, I think is the date that I went back to the city to get x-rays again, my 6 weeks x-rays. Those came back clear, and I got cleared to go back to physical therapy, also known as the Black Widow Ops program, as I like to call it, because that just makes it sound a lot more fun. So I got cleared to go back to that, but they couldn't fit me in with the new physical therapist that I wanted to meet with until last week. So I had my first consult appointment with him the week before, and then a couple of days later I came into the office, or maybe it was a week later. I came into the office and I got exercises, and I'm doing well. I mean, all the exercises that were given were ones I already knew how to do because I've done them before multiple times. But what I really like about this therapist is that he's not giving me a ton of exercises to do, and he's going to work on my entire body, because I did tell him that I do want to get back into dancing. Don't freak out about me going back into dancing. It's not what you think it is. I don't really plan to go back into ballet classes or anything like that. I would just like to do ballet bars and stuff at home, and potentially dance in a show that I did last year that we're considering doing live. So that's what I mean when I say go back to dancing. It's when I'm able to dance in this show. And then maybe, you know, one day I'll get back into dancing when I move out of the town I live in. Anyway. So he said he's going to work on my entire body, or well, at least my lower body, which is really nice. So I'll get exercises for my knees, for my thighs, my hips, everything. And I'm really excited for my legs to not suck so much, because if you guys know me, you know that my legs give me a lot of trouble. That's mainly all that I really have to share about my recovery so far. I can't really say if I'm getting any stronger yet. I am able to do releves at the bar a lot easier than before. After the first surgery, when I would try to do releves, so just rising onto demi-point, with recovery for the first surgery, all my weight would go to the foot that didn't have the surgery, and I could barely put my entire body weight on that one foot. But now that my ankles are even, I can do releves. I still can't go as high on demi-point as I used to before the surgeries, but I think that's just due to lack of strength and will happen eventually. So that was a really nice plus. The only other really weird thing that's happened is for a little while, when I would be walking, I would feel a lot of pressure in my leg. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of felt like, I'm gonna try to explain here. Kind of felt like my tibia, so this big bone here, was pushing really hard on my ankle, and it felt like right kind of like in this region, kind of felt like it was gonna snap. It was very concerning, but I've only had that feeling a few times, and so far I've been fine. Yeah, that is essentially my little HyproCure update. I know this is not a very long video and I don't have a lot to share at the moment, but I'm hoping to be able to do another update in a couple months when my ankles seem to be doing better. They do still hurt a lot. They're always kind of in the whole CRPS flare thing. Sometimes my right ankle hurts a lot, like my right ankle, the one I had surgery in August. That one hurts really bad right now, but the one I had surgery on in December feels totally fine. So some days I have to wear the boot on my right ankle, and sometimes I wear it on the left. It's weird. My ankles are weird. This entire like surgery recovery process was really weird. But actually, before I go, there was one question someone submitted to me on Instagram that I did want to answer. This person asked me why I chose this surgery over other surgeries, and the simple answer is this is the one that I needed. There wasn't any other surgery options for the ankle problems I have other than fixing my overpronation. And this is the #1 surgery to fix overpronation. So this is the one I chose because it's the one I needed. And yeah, that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you get a good surgery update thing. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. As always, give this video a big one of these and leave one of those. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.